Launching an investigation into the woman and the picture, and they're going to give that soldier the opportunity to present her case. Now take a look at that picture. The problem with the picture is the caption, where she says that she's hiding from having to salute the flag. And on the north side of town, things were a little different. I didn't see as many speeders on Austin Bluffs by Timberview Middle School as we did down on Circle Drive. So a lot of this standing water out here is creating a very dangerous situation for a lot of drivers out here. And I'm sure you've seen the cones lined all the way up Austin Bluffs. That's of course because of this road work that they have planned. Well, Don, Santa, he's on his way around the world, man, going pretty fast at it too. I made some friends tonight. This is my friend Kelsey. How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah, you know what, Ashley? Things are just a mess out here in Manitou Springs, Colorado. As you know, one man has died and one woman is still missing after she was last seen hanging from a tree along that flooded creek. Well, Stacia, you know, you've seen videos of security cameras just like the one you see me on right now of people flooding through the doors just at this hour on Black Friday every year, but you know, that's not the case this year. And it's a little cold up here, and we just showed you Woodman and I-25, and it's a whole different story when you head up just one exit north here. A little bit more snow and a lot more ice. Definitely something that can be potentially very dangerous, and police taking this very seriously here. I'm right over here, and you can see things at the Citadel Mall. They're a little busy right now, but not too busy, and it's not really impossible for you to get this last-minute Christmas shopping done out here. I was just walking out the doors. I'm glad I caught you over here. Last seen last week, and they tell us he was spotted with this woman. That's 21-year-old Bianca Rogers. She's now considered a person of interest in his disappearance. As we zoom in, you can see a mattress, a desk. I mean, at one point in someone's home, now just in the middle of the park on the top of a dirt mound here in Manitou Springs. I stood on the street corner, and when people saw me with the speed tracker, they certainly slowed down. But when I went behind the fence, that was a whole different story. Take a listen. Colorado Springs Fire Department tells me that this particular spot of I-25 is a trouble spot, probably because drivers going too fast around this curve. Yes, it is, John and Stacia, and if you were driving along this road right here, you would think you're just fine, but that could change in a matter of seconds, just as we saw last night. So I'd like to show you some video. You can still see, I mean, the line's been moving for about 3 minutes now, and it's still a steady flow of people here into the Bass Pro Shop trying to get some great deals. So we're going to send it back to you in the studio. That seems to be where the problem areas are. You can see the intersection behind me. That's Woodman and Lexington. That big old hill coming down here. Cars taking it really easy, going well below the speed limit, and for good reason. It's basically just a solid sheet of ice. So you'll want to be very careful as you're heading out on the roads this morning. And another thing you want to watch out for, I'd like to kind of show you this. I don't know how well the mic is going to pick this up, but as your kids are walking to school, you hear that? Crunch, crunch, crunch. It's a lot of ice out here, guys. So as you head your kids out to school this morning, whether a lot of people, a lot warmer, a lot of people's bellies more full because of these men and women in uniform. Yeah! It was a half past dark and cold when these soldiers started marching.